everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am coming with you with my May favorites, and I do have to say that I am very sorry that I didn't post a video yesterday. I had house guests over Memorial Day, and they kind of took up all of my time, and I didn't have any videos kind of like ready to go. So here I am today shooting my May favorites for you. I'm going to try and do this all in one take so that I don't have to edit much, and let's get started. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about was something that has been on my favorites before. This has been around for quite some time, and I've had it for a while, over a year at least. So this is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. And I mean, you guys know about this palette. It's been around forever, but I mean, look at that. Isn't it just so beautiful? The colors for this palette are the softest, most blendable eyeshadow colors that I've ever come across. They are beautiful mattes, and I tend to gravitate more toward the warm colors. Surprise, surprise. I'm not even going to deny who I am. You know, I love warm colors, and so that's what I go for. These are beautiful. These are so finely milled. They, like I said, they blend beautifully. They're so soft, and this is a great palette to have in your collection. It is definitely a staple. This has got to be the blackest black eyeshadow that I have ever seen. It's called Shax. I mean, it is like super, super black. And just absolutely love this. It is extremely versatile for what it is. One of these days I'm gonna do a smoky eye with this palette, like a black smoky eye. I think it would look gorgeous with like these, paired with these warmer colors here. Anyway, I digress. Beautiful eyeshadow palette, been around forever. If you don't have it, you should pick it up. If you do have it, you should pull it out. I just have been gravitating to this like crazy this past month, and that is why it made my favorites yet once again. The next thing that I wanted to talk about as a favorite is something that I've gone back to. I used to use this a long time ago before I moved to the Pacific Northwest because it helped control the frizz in my hair. And I lived in a very humid climate. I lived in South Central Texas. And I used to use this a lot to help control the frizz in my hair. And then lately I was just looking for a brand new hair product. I needed something that would kind of help to smooth the hair out because I have been processing it quite a bit with all the balayage and whatnot that I've been doing to it. So I've gone back to the BioSilk Silk Therapy. This stuff is really cool. I love it a lot. For me, I really, really love how soft it makes my hair feel. And bonus is that it helps my hair to keep the curl. I've noticed over the last probably couple years, my hair doesn't hold curl like it used to. And so it loses its curl. I mean, the curl falls out by like day 2. This stuff actually helps the curl to stay for at least until day 3. Then the curl really starts to fall out. But this is fresh. I mean, I just did this morning, and I use this in my hair, but I used it a couple days ago. I hadn't styled my hair until today. So this is, I think, 3rd day hair. And then I finally curled it, and I mean, I just love the way it hangs on to the curls because with other products, unless I was using something like a Numi, the curl just doesn't stay. And I have a Numi. I don't like using it though because every time I use it, I burn the shit out of myself. So anyway, this stuff is really, really great. I use it with the standard curling iron. It keeps the curl forever. It makes my hair super, super soft. And I stopped using it, and I've come back to it because I kind of just was burnt out on everything else that was out there for hair. And I absolutely love it. If you haven't tried it, you should give it a try. It is absolutely wonderful. And you use such a small amount. This bottle will probably last me a year. Seriously. Next thing that I wanted to talk about is my foundation. I have been using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation in 7 Medium. Guys, this foundation is absolutely beautiful. I love it. It is great on my skin. I would not recommend this for oily skin though. I have combination skin, so it works really great for me. I think it would work really well for dry skin too. I just love the way it blurs my pores, and it just makes my skin look really flawless. I'm wearing it today, and this is after 8 hours and 1 touch up with some powder. I absolutely Love this foundation. It is really creamy. It doesn't have a matte finish, but it has a matte finish. I don't know. It's matte, but it's not. It's like a dewy matte, or maybe it's a satin. Maybe I'm just not using the right words. I don't know. But this foundation is absolutely beautiful, and it is definitely worth a try. I would at least pick up a sample and give it a shot. I got mine at Nordstrom, and this is my ride or die foundation, kids. Love it so much. I also like applying it with my Artiste brush. This is the Oval 8. Ideally, I would like to have the Oval 7, but it was sold out, so I went ahead and got the Oval 8 because I really wanted to try it, and I was tired of the Oval 7 being sold out. I do believe they're in stock now. I've had these probably since April? May. I've had these since May. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I've had these since April. I bought these in April and have been using them because I wanted to really give them a try before I wrote about them in my blog, which I have posted a blog post about these, and I will link it down below in case you're interested in reading my thoughts on the entire set. But this brush is really cool. I love it because it is like super soft. Now it is due for a cleaning, so you'll have to forgive its condition right now. It's not looking its best. This brush is super soft. It is so nice. I really love it. It does make up very quickly. You know, a lot of people tend to put pressure on these, and I want to say that you probably shouldn't put a lot of pressure on them. I do support it with my finger when I'm putting my foundation on, but it puts foundation on very quickly, very smoothly, you know, and it just works so fast, and I really love this brush. I've got the full set, but this one is my favorite so far. I do use one for my concealer sometimes. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends on the mood I'm in. Generally, I swap it out with my beauty blender. But this brush here for foundation is absolutely gorgeous. If you have a smaller face though, even my big old face, I could probably use the Oval 7. So I think that would be the size that I would recommend for most. But this one is not so bad either. I really love it. It is pricey though. There are dupes out there that I'm thinking about giving a try, but you know, just know that this is going to be an expensive brush. I think it generally retails for like $65, maybe $70, I think, for this brush. I bought mine on Net-a-Porter. I think I ended up spending close to $300 for like 6 brushes. I know, but I wanted to give it a try, and it was my Valentine's Day present. So yeah. Anyway, give these a shot if you want to. Again, not saying that you have to put down that kind of money on a makeup brush, but you know, it is actually quite nice. I really do enjoy using it. So if you're interested in seeing a demo of me using these brushes, please let me know in the comments down below. I am more than happy to do that for you. Another product that I've been loving this past month are my Too Faced Melted Matte Liquefied Lipsticks. And they're the ones that come in these containers. I've got 3 colors that I've gone out and bought myself. And they're really beautiful. I'm actually wearing a combination of these 2 colors on my lips today. I find that this particular formula layers beautifully. It is extremely comfortable. Now, I do put plumping lip gloss on underneath because I have to wear something, some sort of barrier between my lips and the liquid lipsticks. Otherwise, they dry my lips out terribly. And, you know, women that are over the age of 40, you don't want to have wrinkly, craggy lips. And if I don't use lip balm or lip gloss underneath my liquid lipsticks, that's exactly what happens. So I put a lip gloss on underneath, but even still, after I take off that initial layer, you know, that gets a little goopy because of the gloss, I mean, no transferability at all. This is 2 layers. This is a layer each of these colors plus lip gloss, and I have blotted my lips. So I took off that top layer. Amazing. These are really comfortable. They don't make your lips feel dry. They don't make your lips look dry. It has a little bit of stick, but not a whole lot. Ofra makes a really good liquid lipstick formula, not gonna lie. I really like that one too, but for being able to go to Sephora and get yourself a liquid lipstick that is actually comfortable to wear without having to wait for 20 years for it to come in the mail, these are definitely it. They're beautiful. I almost bought the blue one. Can you believe it? I don't know. I was kind of crazy. Maybe I'd had a Manhattan or something. But anyway, these three colors though, I am absolutely loving, and I am thinking about getting a couple more of the colors that they have. But they've got a whole range, and these are beautiful, and I have a video showcasing these two below. It's in my summer lipsticks, and I will link that down below. Another Charlotte Tilbury product that I've absolutely been loving is my my Airbrush Flawless Finish. It's in 2 medium, and this powder is so beautiful. It is just like silk. I mean, come on. It just, oh my, it's beautiful. It goes on so softly and complements the foundation so well. You know, when I put this on, it really helps to finish off that blurring effect. It will go in. It doesn't get cakey on the foundation when I've had to do touch-ups. I don't touch up often, but when I do, you know, it doesn't get very cakey. It doesn't get cakey at all. And it is just absolutely gorgeous. This is definitely my most favorite face powder that I have ever bought, and I have been loving this powder. I like it to set my under eyes. I like it to set my foundation. I like it to do touch-ups. I just like it. Yes. A product that I bought that I'm also enjoying half of is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. I've got this in Dulce de Leche, and I have to say that I really love the bronzer contour color that's in here. I'm actually wearing it today. It gives me a very nice subtle contour. You know, I wear this on the days where I don't want to like be cut. You know, I wear it when I want something a little more subtle, and the contour powder is absolutely beautiful. I bought this for the light powder, this yellowish peachy kind of color powder, and I absolutely hate it. I do not like this powder, the lighter side of it, but I do really, really love the contour. I don't know if you can tell right now, I'm wearing this stuff on my eyes, and they look, there's like some kind, you know, there's a little bit of, I feel that there's a little bit of white cast to this. When I looked at myself in the mirror at the end of the day, I did not set my under eyes with my Charlotte Tilbury today. I decided to set, you know, my concealer with this yellow powder. And when I looked at my eyes at work today, my lids were like super, super bright. And I was like, holy shit, what the hell? Yeah, it's this powder. It did not perform very well on my skin. I'm going to go ahead and give it another shot just to be sure. Maybe try it with a different concealer, because I am using a drugstore concealer today. I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me. And I really like the concealer, but I don't think I like it with this powder. So anyway, I will have to try this with, you know, a different concealer and see how well it goes. But the contour shade is bomb.com, dudes. It is beautiful. I love it. It's pretty. It's super, super soft. I mean, it blends very well, and it doesn't give me like a crazy contour. It just gives me just enough contour, and really loving that. The next item that I have been loving are actually my Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I've got my little mini palette that I have set up here, but more specifically, I really, oh my God, I am head over heels in love with Wild West and Tuscan Sun. I mean, both of these colors are gorgeous, and I will show them to you in a second. There we are. Both of these colors are absolutely beautiful. I love to wear them together. Oh my God, it just like so gorgeous. And I just really am in love. Tuscan Sun is so unique. I don't have anything quite like it in my collection. And I really, really love that pinky, salmon-y kind of glow that it gives you. This is definitely my go-to transition color since I've gotten it. And then I also have Wild West, which is a crease color. Sometimes I use it as a transition color. It is a little bit darker for the transition, but I am enjoying both of these colors quite a bit. I like them all, honestly, but those two from the new release are my absolute favorites. And then, of course, my regular everyday palette that has the colors that I tend to wear, which are, you know, warm. Surprise, surprise again. Anywho, a tried and true favorite is back in my home again, and I missed it terribly, and I don't know why I didn't replace it sooner. But my Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara, I absolutely love this mascara. I love how my lashes look with it. I love how it separates. It gives me length. It gives me volume. It is my most perfect mascara. And if you've never used this before, it's got, it's got a curved wand, and it has little spikes. My camera's not going to autofocus. I haven't figured it out yet. But it's got spikes on one side. It's got very short little spikes on the curved underside. And I really, really love this wand because it coats and separates at the same time, especially if I'm using the side that's more spiky. And then the teeny spikes at the bottom are great for my lower lash line. And this mascara is beautiful. It does everything for me. It is like super black. Like I said, it gives me volume, it gives me length, it separates, it's great for the top, it's great for the bottom. Sometimes I don't have to use a eyelash curler because the wand, if you turn it just so when you're putting it on, it acts very much like the Benefit Roller Lash, in that it gives your eyelashes some curl. This is definitely, it beats every mascara I've ever tried, hands down, drugstore or luxury, doesn't matter to me. This is it. A couple of makeup brushes that I've truly been loving outside of the Artis brush are my e.l.f. I don't know what the hell this is called, but it's an e.l.f. like a domed contour kind of brush. It looks like a fluffy brush that has a bent ferrule. And it gives this oval look, this concave look. And I really, really love it for applying my contour. I mean, it's really super soft. It doesn't give, this is when I want a softer contour, when I don't want a really super cut look. I'll use my Ita brush if I want a cut look. Otherwise, I use this brush. I just really love the way it fits into that part of my face, and then it also does really well up along the hairline and along the jawline. I am really loving this brush, and it was only like $6 maybe, $3, something like that. I got it at Target. Really, really am loving this brush. So another one of the brushes that I recently bought that I'm truly enjoying is the Morphe M500. As you can see, it has got a long, I guess it's a longer brush. It's super flexible, kind of fluffy. Some people, I think, use this to set their under eyes. I generally tend to use this as a highlighter brush because I really just love the way it gets in there, and it just puts the highlight exactly where I want it. And then I also use it to highlight my nose. This is really, really pretty. It's a synthetic hair brush. It's one of their basic brushes. So I'm truly loving this brush. I think it's really nice. I would like Morphe products. They're actually not too bad. They're brushes. I have a brush set that I ordered off of Outlook that I absolutely love. Their eyeshadow brushes. They're amazing. So yeah, that is one of the things that I have been using quite a bit this past month, ever since I got it. The last thing that I have for you today as far as a favorite is another old favorite that has come back, and that is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I am in medium neutral. And this is an absolutely gorgeous concealer. It's right up there with the MAC Pro Longwear concealer, except it wins out, in my opinion. At first I had said, no, the MAC concealer wins out, but this actually wins out, in my opinion, because it has the doe foot applicator, and that makes application so much easier. Now, if MAC went out and put a doe foot applicator with their Pro Longwear concealer, then forget about it, honey. That would just, oh my God, that would be so amazing if they would do that, because I really do love that concealer a lot. It's just the application is a pain in the ass because you can only pump, you're only supposed to use a half pump, and Jesus Christ, who has time for that in the mornings? Not me. So I bust this puppy out because it's got the applicator, and I just blah, blah, and I'm done. And I put it on, and it's great. And it lasts all day. It's got amazing coverage. It doesn't crease on me. It doesn't get cakey when I add powder. I mean, I could add a lot of powder and it'll still look really good. For me, at any rate, it is the perfect formula for my under eyes, and I really, really like it. This is my go-to though, when I want a no-fail concealer. Absolutely have to have that. And I recommend it. It's another one that's been around for a while. A lot of people use it. A lot of people love it. I just dug it, or I ran out and I didn't bother to replace it because I have so many other concealers. And then one day I was just all like, you know, I really miss you. So I went out and bought it and I love it. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I have for you today for my May favorites. I'm sorry if I rambled and rushed through this. It was just a long day at work and I am just wanting to shoot video because I absolutely love doing this for you guys. I love talking about makeup with you guys. It's so much fun for me and I didn't want to miss out any more than I already had. So I appreciate all of you guys watching. Thank you so much. If you like this video, found it helpful, please thumbs up and comment below. Also subscribe if you haven't already so that you can stay on top of all of my new videos. I post about once a week right now. I would like to increase it, but right now it's at once a week. So yeah, please come back and watch and interact, and you know, let's all sit around and have fun talking about makeup, because you know, at the end of the day, for me, beauty is ageless and it is so much fun to play with makeup. So let's talk about it. Let's play with it. Let's have a good time. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful evening. I love you all. Bye.